What's going on, everybody? It is Larry B. Hawkins Jr., also known as Hawk, and in this video, we're going to discuss why I only teach one strategy. Stay tuned.
I'm not here to feed you the nonsense everybody else is feeding you. My goal is to make you financially free. Now, what are you going to do with that information?
So let's be honest. As you see behind me, like if you was to come to my computer right now and sit down in my chair, what's on my screen behind me right now that you guys see behind me, that is what is on my screen. Simply because I only practice one strategy, meaning I want to be familiar with the one thing, the one strategy, the one type of setup, the one set of rules that I have been working to perfect for over the last 7 months. Now, you could go to YouTube, and there are a lot of channels that teach you how to trade in the foreign exchange market. But the one thing that I also notice is they teach you multiple strategies. And one of the first lessons that my teacher taught me was pick a strategy and stick to it, because every strategy is a winning strategy. But when people tend to mix the strategies, that is where they start to try to do too many things at one time. They can't remain focused on what it is that they're doing, and they start to lose money. Now, I can kind of speak on this firsthand because when I originally got started into the market, I was all over the place. I had no idea on exactly what strategy I wanted to use. I didn't know where to start. I didn't know where to end. I was just everywhere. And it took me to find Tyrone Foster, who taught me market maker method. I could never say that right. But it took him to finally get down into my head the fact that, hey, the reason why you're not as productive as you want to be is because you're bouncing all over the place. You need to settle down, stick to a strategy, grow and develop within it. Now, don't get me wrong, in the midst of learning this strategy, of course, human error, call it what you want to call it. I started out and I was like, oh my God, this is difficult. And I started going to other strategies. But at the end of the day, I just came back to what I felt was the best strategy for me. I mean, I had been listening to so many people, and not everybody told me, hey, stick to one strategy. Hey, if you learn multiple strategies, it's not necessarily beneficial to you because you're all over the place. Hey, learn one set of rules and stick to those rules. Now, the one thing that I love about the method that Tyrone has taught me or teaches us is the fact that everything that he teaches is in line, meaning you learn the basics to advanced to professional. Like, you go from beginning to end. So you learn the basics of his strategy, then it goes a little bit more in depth to what you would call, I guess, novice levels, right? And then it goes into advanced. But the whole thing is the fact that it's all one strategy. It all correlates the same. It's just it's just additional. It just adds on to what you've already learned. So what my goal is to be as successful as I possibly can be in this market. And my goal, along with that goal, is to make you as successful as possible in the foreign exchange market. So my recommendation to you would be simply pick one strategy and perfect that strategy. Now, after you perfect that strategy and you've perfected a strategy, when you become consistently profitable using that strategy. So once you become consistently profitable using that strategy, meaning you've perfected, then by all means do whatever you want to do. If you want to go find another strategy, you want to find a way to find an earlier entry, a later entry, you want to learn how to stay in the trades longer, whatever the case may be, by all means do that. But as you are learning to develop the skill, I implore you, I beg you, I want to put this in your head to choose one strategy and stick with it. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that is the one reason why you don't hear me teaching a whole bunch of different strategies. You don't hear me using a whole lot of different terminologies. Do I know a lot of different strategies? Yes, because when I first got into the market, I practiced a lot of different strategies. Did I perfect any of those strategies? No. The only strategy that I have been consistently consistently profitable using is the one that I'm using now, which is market maker method, which is a method leading into the matrix taught by Mr. Tyrone Foster. With that, ladies and gentlemen, do whatever you want to do. It's your life. You got to choose it. It's your money in the market. You know, you blow it if you want to. I personally want to, watch mine continue to grow. Therefore, do whatever it is that you want to do. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, it is Larry B. Hawkins Jr., also known as Hawk. I hope that this video has given you a little bit of insight as to what you will get when you watch me, because I'm only going to teach you one thing. Every video that I have up pretty much is all about using the market maker method strategy to become profitable in the foreign exchange market. Hey, I got it right. Yeah. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it is Larry B. Hawkins Jr., also known as Hawk. Out of here. Peace.